This attitude you had made this person love you much more. They were. My beloved child, a single moment changed everything when you didn't chase, didn't beg, and didn't break your own rhythm to impress them. You simply kept your calm, respected your own pace, and that quiet confidence, yes, that rare attitude, made their heart lean closer than ever. Don't skip, because in the next breath you'll hear the reason they secretly replay your words at night. They were watching you when you chose dignity over drama, and it disarmed their doubt. They had planned to test you, to push your buttons, to see if you'd run after them, but you just breathed and stayed centered. Stay till the end, because the small detail that sealed their decision is only seconds away. Something huge is waiting for you. It's not a text, not a bouquet, but a shift in how they speak your name. Your consistency has become their sweetest curiosity, and your boundaries have turned into a map they're eager to learn. Don't skip, because one phrase you said, without realizing, has become their favorite line. On that day, you didn't reply immediately, not out of ego but out of self-respect. You chose your words like you choose your steps, patient, steady, and true to your values. And in that silence, they discovered how loud your integrity is. They were the one who used to walk away first, but now it's them waiting to see your notification. They were the one who kept options open, but now they keep canceling other plans because the thought of losing your presence feels heavier than they ever admitted. Stay till the end, because the confession they're preparing is already written in their drafts. This attitude, your calm glow, tells a story, that you are a person who can love deeply without abandoning yourself. It whispers that your heart is priceless because you don't hand it out as a discount. Don't skip, because the moment they realized, I can't find this energy anywhere else, is closer than you think. They thought attraction was fireworks, noisy and quick, but with you it became sunrise, quiet, certain, inevitable. They tried to resist, to treat you like a coincidence, but your steadiness kept returning like morning light. Something huge is waiting for you, and it begins with how their eyes soften when they hear your name. Your attitude wasn't arrogance, it was alignment. You didn't perform kindness, you lived it without apology or expectation. And the more you honored your standards, the more they felt safe to lower their guard. They were planning to play it cool, to wait 3 days, to stay unreadable. But the way you listen without losing yourself rewrote their rules. Don't skip, because the story is about to step into the chapter where they mirror your honesty. There was a moment when they offered you half commitment wrapped in pretty words. You smiled, thanked them, and chose clarity over confusion, peace over persuasion. That was the instant your reflection grew in their heart from a maybe to a must. You don't bite at bait, you value real. You don't chase attention, you invite connection. Stay till the end, because their next decision is already circling your name. They were startled by how you celebrate others without competing. They noticed how you apologize when needed, and stand firm when needed more. And your refusal to be rushed became the tempo they now crave. You didn't make them love you, you made them notice the type of love that makes life calmer. You did not audition, you embodied. Don't skip, because the key to why your presence lingers in their thoughts is about to be revealed. One day you asked a simple question: what does consistency look like for you? That sentence echoed in their mind, because no one had ever invited them to define honesty so directly. And while you were willing to hear their truth, you remained loyal to yours. They were not ready for someone who could be warm and wise in the same breath. They were not ready for someone who could forgive without forgetting the lesson. Something huge is waiting for you, because this is the first time they're prepared to offer more than promises. Your attitude told them love is not a theater show, it's a daily practice. It showed them that secure is stronger than loud. And now, they're rearranging their priorities to make room for your peace. They began to notice how the air feels lighter when you enter a room. They noticed how you set boundaries without breaking hearts. Don't skip, because the one place they never thought they'd return to, their own sincerity, is exactly where you've led them. Your laughter isn't just pretty, it's proof that you don't bargain joy for anyone. Your silence isn't punishment, it's your sanctuary when words would cost your self-respect. Stay till the end, because their next message will sound different than anything you've heard before. They used to equate mystery with games, but you showed them that mystery can be a garden, tended, patient, and blooming in season. They are now curious about your roots, not just your petals. And in that curiosity, their affection matured. When others try to rush you, you choose timing over trend. When others try to confuse you, you choose clarity over chaos. Something huge is waiting for you, because they finally understand the value of what you protect. They were shocked the day you said, "No" is a complete sentence. They laughed, but their heart took notes. That day, their admiration grew stronger than their fear of commitment. You do not beg for effort, you reciprocate it. You do not chase love, you welcome it when it arrives correct. Don't skip, because we're stepping into the moment they decided to match your pace. They replay your patience like a favorite song. They study how you apologize, cleanly, without excuses, and how you appreciate, generously, without keeping score. And the more they watched, the more they wondered how to deserve you. There is a library inside you where your values are cataloged by action. There is a calm fire in you that warms rather than burns. Stay till the end, because your next chapter carries both gentle beginnings and bold commitments. They were, for a long time, terrified of being seen. But your steadiness made visibility feel safe. And now, they want to be seen by you for all the right reasons. They are returning to conversation with fewer masks. They are choosing to tell the truth without decorating it. Something huge is waiting for you, because you've inspired their courage to show up whole. Your attitude, the one where you don't barter your boundaries for breadcrumbs, has become their lighthouse. They were spinning in circles, but you simply lived straight. And that realness cut through the fog. They will reach for you with both hands or not at all, that is the new rule your presence teaches. They will share their calendar, not just their compliments, that is the new rhythm their heart learns beside you. Don't skip, because the sign you asked for is about to appear in a detail you can't miss. Watch how they begin to keep time with your integrity. Listen to how their language shifts from "later" to "let me show you now." Stay till the end, because the reveal is not a line, it's a pattern. They were, at first, drawn to your glow. They stayed for your groundedness. And they fell in love with your refusal to abandon yourself, even when love knocked at your door. You made it clear, affection is welcome, inconsistency is not. You made it simple, speak plainly, love kindly, show consistently. Something huge is waiting for you, and it begins the moment they choose the same simplicity. They are ready to align their actions with their words. They are ready to protect your peace the way you protect your purpose. Don't skip, because the next part holds their quiet confession and your clear compass. Part 2. My beloved child, before I reveal the sentence they keep practicing in the mirror, take a breath and notice what your heart is doing. It's steady, not desperate. That's your power, and it's the reason they're preparing proof, not just poetry. Don't skip, because I'm going to tell you exactly when their shift became irreversible. They were scrolling through memories, trying to find a moment when you demanded attention. Instead, they found a highlight reel of you giving attention to your goals, your healing, your routine. Stay till the end, because the way they plan to step forward is modeled after your constancy. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's wrapped in logistics, schedules, commitments, plans with dates, and words that hold weight. They realized love isn't magic without maintenance, and you deserve both. Don't skip, because your next yes should be answered by their calendar, not just their compliments. They were stunned the day you celebrated a small win no one else noticed. You treated your progress like a promise kept, and it moved them more than any dramatic gesture. In that moment, they wanted to be a part of anything you're building. They admitted to themselves that they once kept you in a maybe to keep themselves in control. But your grace under pressure made control feel small. Stay till the end, because they're ready to trade control for partnership. Your attitude taught them that love grows best in clarity. You don't weaponize silence, you use it to realign. You don't punish, you communicate. They wrote and erased the same line 4 times last night. I want to match your standard. They're nervous, because matching it means changing habits built on fear. Don't skip, because the habit they're breaking first is already in motion. They were surprised by how your no didn't end the connection, it improved it. They were relieved when your boundaries showed where safety lives. They were grateful that you never asked them to be perfect, only honest. Here's the bridge between the title and your reality. Your quiet self-respect is the attitude that multiplied their love. Not a staged mystery, not a push and pull, but the way you honored your values without turning it into a performance. Something huge is waiting for you, because they want to honor what honors you. Before the reveal, a quick pulse check to keep this energy flowing through the whole video. If you feel this truth, pause and share this message with someone who needs a reminder of their worth. Comment one line you'll live by this week, make it your anchor. And subscribe so you never miss the next chapter we unlock together. They're rehearsing transparency because they know you deserve clarity that lands like sunlight, not lightning. They want to tell you what scared them, where they stumbled, and how they plan to do better by name, date, and behavior. Don't skip, because I'm about to give you the 3 changes they're committing to. First, consistency over convenience. They will show up when they say they will, even if it's not flashy. Second, accountability over excuses. They will call their own patterns before they hurt you. Third, collaboration over control. They will make plans with you, not for you. They are figuring out how to love you in your language, with follow-through, and with space when needed. They are trimming distractions because your presence is not background noise, it is home. Stay till the end, because their first proof may look ordinary, and that's exactly why it's extraordinary. You'll hear small sentences that feel like open doors. I saved Friday for us. I spoke to them and closed that chapter. Here's the plan, does it work for you? Don't skip, because those simple lines are the architecture of a real future. Something huge is waiting for you, but it won't arrive as chaos, it will arrive as coherence. Their energy will match their invitation. Their words will match their days. They were once addicted to uncertainty because it made them feel powerful. But your peace made uncertainty look childish. And that's when they started choosing growth over control. The confession they're crafting starts like this: I didn't understand what respect felt like until you showed me yours for yourself. Then it goes deeper: I want to learn to be the kind of person your calm can trust. Stay till the end, because the final line carries the vow. Here it is, the line they keep whispering into their hands at night: I love you more every time you choose yourself and still choose me. That is the attitude you had, and that is the mirror they now stand before. Don't skip, because I'm going to anchor you in how to receive this love without losing yourself. Receive with the same clarity that protected your heart. Ask questions, not to interrogate but to integrate. And remember, your boundaries are not walls, they are invitations to love you correctly. If their changes are real, time will echo them. If their words are true, consistency will translate them. Something huge is waiting for you, and you'll recognize it because it will feel like ease, not effort. In this very moment, commit to keeping your standard a living thing. Let your yes be aligned, not anxious. Let your no be kind, not cold. And as you stand at the door of this next chapter, repeat this to yourself softly: I can be loved without abandoning me. Say it once for your past, once for your present, and once for the future that's arriving with steady feet. Stay till the end, because your calm is the compass and your courage is the key. My beloved child, tonight the story moves from admiring glances to aligned steps, from quiet realizations to deliberate choices. Don't skip, because the next detail reveals how your calm has turned into their compass. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you in the way they intend to protect your peace. You didn't rush to earn love, you let love reach your level. That one attitude has become their instruction manual, a map that keeps pointing back to your standards. They were, for the first time, more afraid of losing your respect than losing an argument. A week ago, they wrote a note titled, How to Love Like Clarity. In it, they listed the moments you chose truth over theatrics and patience over panicking. Don't skip, because they're about to turn that list into lived behavior. They used to lace conversations with delay, but now they lace their days with devotion. They have realized that consistency is romance in a quiet suit, and follow-through is intimacy that doesn't need a spotlight. Stay till the end, because you'll hear the promise only consistency can afford. My beloved child, there was a small test life rolled across your path. You didn't perform, you practiced what you preach: steady tone, measured response, and a boundary that smiled while standing firm. They were moved, because your grace didn't need an audience to be true. They were once fluent in almost, but your presence taught them the language of exactly. Exactly on time, exactly honest, exactly willing to grow even when it stings. Don't skip, because the next scene is where almost finally becomes action. You asked for clarity and they brought a calendar. You asked for peace and they brought closure to the open tabs they had left unaddressed. Stay till the end, because the closure has names, dates, and outcomes you can verify. They were nervous to admit how your quiet yes carries more weight than 1,000 loud promises. They now treasure the way you celebrate small consistencies like sacred milestones. Something huge is waiting for you, because they want to stack those milestones into a future. My beloved child, the attitude you carry, soft voice, clear line, gentle spine, has become their new north. It is the rare blend of warmth and wisdom that made them believe in sustainable love. Don't skip, because they are ready to retire their old survival scripts. In the mirror, they practiced saying, "I choose us without asking you to lose you." The sentence felt expensive, but they paid with habits, not hashtags. Stay till the end, because cost is the proof that love is not counterfeit. They were enchanted by your laughter, but they stayed for your boundaries. They admired your kindness, but they trusted your consistency. Something huge is waiting for you, because trust is the ground love can finally build on. My beloved child, I will now reveal the 3 moments that tipped their heart into devotion. First, the day you paused instead of pleading, letting silence carry your standard safely through. Second, the day you corrected yourself before they could, proving you love truth more than being right. Third, the day you asked, "How can I help us communicate better?" and then actually listened to understand. They had never met someone who could be strong and soft without using either as a weapon. Don't skip, because those moments became the architecture of their plan. They were the mystery once, wrapped in mixed signals pretending to be depth. Your clarity made that costume too heavy to wear. Stay till the end, because they are stepping out of performance and into presence. They prepared 3 simple rhythms you can count on with closed eyes. Morning check-in that is light but steady, midday confirmation that plans still stand, and evening gratitude naming one specific thing about you they noticed. Something huge is waiting for you, because rituals make love visible when feelings get tired. My beloved child, you are not a cliffhanger, you are a chapter people return to because the writing is honest. This is why their love grew, your identity doesn't tremble to keep attention. Don't skip, because your grounded heart is about to receive grounded proof. They cleaned up conversations in places you can't see yet. They acknowledged the way they once kept one foot at the door under the excuse of caution. Stay till the end, because the door is now either fully open or fully closed, there is no hinge for halfway. They were surprised by how your patience isn't passive, it's precise. You give time the exact job it needs, not a free pass to waste your life. Something huge is waiting for you, because they will now respect your time as if it were their own oxygen. My beloved child, I see the scene where they finally confess why your attitude multiplied their love. You didn't compete with their chaos, you offered a different climate. In that climate, they grew. They were human, flawed, frightened of softness, and addicted to uncertainty's adrenaline. But they are learning that tenderness with structure is sanctuary, not a trap. Don't skip, because the sanctuary is built on 3 pillars you already live: clarity, consistency, and kindness that never cancels your self-respect. These pillars turn their affection into allegiance. Stay till the end, because allegiance chooses even when excitement fades. They are mapping a future with rooms, not just rooms with your name, but rooms for rest, study, laughter, and solitude. Yes, solitude, because they finally understand love includes the space to breathe. Something huge is waiting for you, because your individuality is not a problem to solve but a wonder to steward. My beloved child, there is a letter they haven't sent yet. It begins with, "I thought love meant impressing you, now I know it means protecting what you protect." The protection they intend is practical: your schedule, your sleep, your standards. They were once proud of being unpredictable. Now they're proud of being reliable. Don't skip, because reliability is the romance nobody taught us to value soon enough. They want to show up on ordinary Tuesdays, not just dramatic Fridays. They want to ask how you like your tea, and remember the answer. Stay till the end, because ordinary is where forever actually lives. My beloved child, I know you are careful, and you should be. Your care is the gate that keeps wisdom in and worry out. Something huge is waiting for you, but it's not loud, it's layered. They were afraid that growing up would make them boring. Instead, growing up is making them brave. Brave enough to say yes to one person with their whole presence. You will notice the shift in small sentences. "I'm 5 minutes away. I finished that conversation we discussed. I set an alarm so I won't forget." Don't skip, because love is spelled in these unglamorous consonants of care. My beloved child, you asked for a love that doesn't cost you your dignity. What's arriving is a love that pays dignity first and interest on time. Stay till the end, because I will teach you how to receive it without shrinking. Receiving does not mean relaxing your standards, it means letting their effort land. It means smiling when proof arrives and saying thank you without suspicion. Something huge is waiting for you, because gratitude in a safe place becomes growth rather than a gamble. They were once the storm, you remained the shoreline. Now they want to be the lighthouse beside you, same mission, same horizon, better weather. Don't skip, because partnership is the upgrade chaos can never deliver. My beloved child, listen, they love the way you do not perform worthiness. They love the way you keep kindness clean, free from keeping score. They love the way you do not chase attention, because presence chases you. They were sure they needed mystery to feel alive, but your honesty gave them a deeper thrill, being fully seen and still fully chosen. Stay till the end, because that choice is about to be spoken aloud. They have a plan, and it is not perfect, but it is honest. 2 meetings rescheduled to prioritize the conversation you've both postponed. 1 honest call made to close a door that kept creaking open. My beloved child, the connection between the title and tonight is a straight line. This attitude you had, self-respect wrapped in softness, made this person love you much more, not because it played hard to get, but because it played true to self. Something huge is waiting for you, and it arrives with the sound of alignment snapping into place. They were ready to admire you from afar, now they are ready to align up close. They were content to orbit, now they want to anchor. Don't skip, because anchoring is the word their heart chose without asking for permission from the past. You will feel the difference in how they ask, not what they ask for. They will say, how do we make this sustainable, instead of, how do we make this exciting? Stay till the end, because sustainable becomes exciting in its own time. My beloved child, here is your reminder as you step ahead. Keep your boundaries alive, your joy unbargained, your pace unbroken. Let love meet you where you've grown, not where you used to shrink. If their devotion is real, it will repeat itself until it becomes a rhythm you can trust. If their change is true, it will be visible even when nobody is watching. Something huge is waiting for you, and it looks like ordinary days that feel like home. They were at the window once, looking for fireworks. Now they are at the table, setting places for peace. Don't skip, because they saved a chair with your name engraved in steady letters. My beloved child, breathe in the future that doesn't rush you. Breathe out the fear that told you love must hurt to be real. Tonight, let your calm be the crown and your clarity be the key. They were, they are, and they choose, present tense, not maybe. Present tense is where love grows, where patterns become promises, and where you are cherished without being edited. Stay till the end, because the next sunrise will arrive with proof written in ordinary light. My beloved child, this is the blessing tucked inside your attitude. You kept your soul in your own hands, and that taught love how to hold you properly. Keep it that way. Something huge is waiting for you, and it knows your name, your pace, and your peace. My beloved child, tonight the compass becomes a contract, the admiring eyes become aligned footsteps, and the soft strength inside you writes the terms of real devotion. Don't skip, because the next lines are the exact bridges they're building to reach you with proof instead of promises. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you in the ordinary details they're finally honoring. They were the echo once, repeating patterns that never learned your rhythm, but your attitude taught them to become a voice with direction. You didn't lecture, you lived, clear, calm, consistent, and they realized real love doesn't beg for attention, it invites alignment. Don't skip, because the invitation they're drafting includes time, truth, and tenderness with receipts. Your quiet boundaries pointed to a greater truth, that dignity is not distance, it's design. You designed your days with meaning, and they finally chose to join that architecture instead of rearranging your floors for a thrill. Stay till the end, because I will name the rooms they're preparing to build with you. They were surprised by how your calm holds momentum better than chaos ever could. You keep kindness steady without losing yourself, and that steadiness is what multiplied their love, exactly as the title promised. Something huge is waiting for you, because they are ready to protect the peace that made them brave. First, they're simplifying their world, not to make you smaller but to make commitment possible. One conversation closed with honesty, one loose end tied without drama, one routine adjusted so you're not an afterthought but a priority with a place. Don't skip, because every change they make is a door that won't swing back to confusion. Second, they're learning your language, clarity spoken gently, updates given before you need to ask, and plans confirmed with times that actually arrive. They will say, "I'm on my way," only when they're on their way, because your respect taught them that words are sacred tools, not shiny toys. Stay till the end, because sacred tools build futures that last. Third, they want to be the ease in your day, not the noise in your head. Instead of fireworks once a month, they bring candlelight every evening, the kind of steady that keeps joy breathing. Something huge is waiting for you, because romance is becoming reliable, and reliable is becoming romantic. My beloved child, notice how your heart has stayed warm without going soft on your standards. That is the attitude that made them love you much more, because you never traded self-trust to purchase attention. Don't skip, because the proof of their shift is tucked into 3 simple sentences you're about to hear. I told them we're done. I put the plan in writing. I saved the weekend for us. Stay till the end, because repetition turns these sentences into sanctuary. They were once excited by the chase, now they are inspired by the cherish. They are moving from performing feelings to practicing care, and the difference is visible in their calendar. Something huge is waiting for you, because calendars don't lie when love is real. Your grace under pressure impressed them, but your alignment under peace changed them. You didn't punish, you paused. You didn't push, you invited a pace where both hearts could breathe. They were afraid of the quiet because it held a mirror, yet with you the mirror became a map. Don't skip, because the map now has your shared destination circled in gentle ink. Here's how they'll show up this week: ordinary, measurable, unmistakable. Morning message that grounds the day, midday check to keep connection honest, and an evening note naming one thing they appreciate about your character. Stay till the end, because appreciation is the soil where consistency grows roots. Your attitude kept your value visible without advertisement, and that taught them to become a protector instead of a performer. Protection here means they guard the time that keeps you rested, the boundaries that keep you clear, and the joy that keeps you luminous. Something huge is waiting for you, because someone who protects your peace is preparing to protect your partnership. My beloved child, if this message resonates, take a breath and seal it with action. Share this right now with one person who needs to remember that self-respect invites real love. Comment the phrase, "Steady love, steady me," to affirm the standard you're living. And if you want more chapters in this exact energy, soft, structured, and sincere, subscribe so we keep walking this journey together without losing the thread. Don't skip, because your next confirmation hides in the habit they repeat 3 days in a row. Stay till the end, because pattern is the handwriting of truth. They were tempted to overpromise, but your presence values small truths over large theatrics. So they're learning to speak in verbs, not adjectives, show, not show off, build, not bluff. Something huge is waiting for you, because verbs make vows visible. They admit this, "I didn't know that calm could be captivating." Your calm didn't demand, it invited. Your boundaries didn't sting, they clarified. They were, for a long time, trained by a world that rewards noise. You quietly rewired their reward to reliability. Don't skip, because reliability is about to feel like a miracle made of ordinary. Watch for their new reflex, checking with you before committing your time, honoring your yes and your no without debate, lifting the weight of planning instead of handing you last-minute chaos. Listen for their new rhythm, fewer excuses, more early notices, fewer flares, more follow-through. Stay till the end, because consistency has a sound you can learn to trust. Your voice has become their favorite direction, gentle, precise, and not for sale. That's why their heart keeps returning to the same sentence, "I love you more every time you choose you and still choose us." Something huge is waiting for you, because this love is learning to choose even when the room is quiet. My beloved child, the connection to the title is direct and living. This attitude you carried, self-respect wrapped in softness, made this person love you much more because it showed them how love can be kind without being careless. Don't skip, because the care they're preparing is practical and present. They will protect your focus when you're working, not interrupt it for reassurance. They will meet you at the pace you set, not rush you to satisfy their fear. They will ask, "What matters most this week?" and then help you make space for it. They were once a guest in their own life, but you inspired them to become a host. Hosts plan, prepare, and honor the people they invite. Stay till the end, because you are being honored by preparation, not just praise. This is the turning point. They now believe that love without self-respect is not love, it's theater. Your life refused to be a stage, it became a sanctuary. Something huge is waiting for you, because sanctuary is where futures are written in peace. My beloved child, here's your inner compass as you receive this. Keep your boundaries alive, not rigid. Keep your kindness awake, not exhausted. Keep your hope grounded, not gullible. Don't skip, because hope grounded in evidence becomes wisdom. If they show up with steady effort, let gratitude land without shrinking your standards. If they falter, let clarity speak without cruelty. Stay till the end, because mercy and measurement can live in the same room. Before we close, lock in the momentum so this energy reaches others who need it too. Share this now to pass the clarity forward. Comment one value you will never negotiate again. Subscribe if you want part 5 to arrive the moment it's ready, so we build layer by layer without losing the thread. They were, they are, and they're choosing, with presence, with proof, with gentle audacity. You are not a cliffhanger, you are a home with lights that stay on. Something huge is waiting for you, and its name is alignment that doesn't apologize for being peaceful. My beloved child, breathe. The heart that once stood at your door with mixed signals is returning with open hands and open hours. Keep your crown of calm, keep your compass of clarity, and let love meet you where you stand, fully, steadily, and without rehearsal.